Hey, how you doing? Garden of the Gods. We came here for a walk. Colorado Springs, Colorado, and we brought Sammy. There's Sammy.
Howdy, how y'all doing? This is Travel Comber, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Come join us in this magnificent display here at the Garden of the Gods. Here we are in Colorado Springs, just south of where I grew up. We were exploring Colorado Springs and one of the major magical stops there. Probably one of the most visited areas and visited parks in Colorado Springs, the Garden of the Gods. The Garden of the Gods Park is a registered national natural landmark. Imagine in your mind this dramatic view of a 300-foot towering sandstone rock formation against a backdrop of snow-capped Pikes Peak with brilliant blue skies. And in the afternoon, you can just imagine those thunderstorms moving in. Here we are at this new world-class visitor and nature center, with a museum, of course, and is one of the most visited attractions in the region with all new interactive exhibits. Welcome to the Garden of the Gods. As you walk through the doors into the visitor center, the museum's right there, and is free to the visitors, just like the parking. This is a great opportunity to take your friends and your family in and talk about how these rocks were created. You can learn, though, through a new Geo-Trekker Theater experience. And there's a film every 20 minutes on how the amazing rocks got there. There's also a brand new dinosaur species found. Now notice this, he's still wearing his mask. Ooh, look at this fierce black bear. When I was hiking New Mexico, I got stepped on by a black bear. And he ripped apart my backpack pretty darn bad. I'll tell you that story another time. Let's continue on with this tour. Here's one of those really cool interactive exhibits. Press a button and it shows you what's out there. It shows us the roads, the trails, and the parking lots. And that's important if you're going to drive out there. But if you can't drive out there, and this is about where you're going to sit and see the rocks off the porch, this is a fun exhibit to touch.
To this North Main parking lot, maybe?
Yeah, that's where we're going to go.
This porch gives you a good tasting of the formations that are out there, but you need to get close and personal to them. At least take the drive around the park, but if you can't do that, well, enjoy it here. But if you have real time, take one of the 6 hikes that are out there. There are 6 wonderful hikes between a half mile to 3 miles long. Matter of fact, one of the hikes begin here on the Gateway Trail that kind of follows the Gateway Road. Just on the side of that panoramic mural, there's also a glass-encased, or maybe glass-enclosed, cafe. We can look at Pikes Peak and the Garden of the Gods from there as you maybe take some of that cuisine in. As I read, it's kind of like eating inside a postcard. Well, come on, let's go take a drive out to the rocks. We're heading over to the main parking lot on the north side. Hopefully we can find some parking there. People come and go all the time, so just wait a few seconds, you might get a parking spot. Out of the 6 major trails, we chose the Perkins Central Garden Trail. Why? It's a 1 mile round trip. It's easy. Basically, it's a lollipop type of loop and approximately rises about 30 feet. A pretty easy hike. This trail should be on the top of your list. Why? Because it takes you right in the heart of the park. It is paved. You know, you can take wheelchairs and strollers on it. Very accessible. On your right will be the largest of all the sandstone monoliths, North Gateway Rock. The tower on the north end is called the Tower of Babel, for those who want to know, and its south end marks the gateway into the famous Central Valley. As you start on this trail, look to the left. There's a bright white rock monolith. You know what they call it? White rock. They call it white rock because well, that's obvious. The trails are pet friendly, but it does state to keep your pets on leashes at all time and clean up after them. Who wants to step in some poo-poo? I don't.
Up here, the little arch is called the Kissing Camel. It looks like camels kissing. Let's take a look. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Big kiss. Big kiss. There he is. Good boy.
Good boy, Sammy. You're a menace, dog.
The trails are not bike friendly.
Yeah, then face that way.
Mountain biking, though, is allowed on off-road only within a designated mountain biking area and on marked trails.
So I'm gonna try this. So you sit here in the echo right here. We call it the echo chamber. We don't know what it really is. You stand right here, talk to the rocks, and it echoes at you. I don't know if we can hear the echo here on the film, but it's echoing. It's the only spot. Once you walk away, it doesn't echo anymore. The echo chamber.
Even more ridiculous because it's based on.
We stand right in the middle. So I stand right in the middle and talk.
Now I can hear it off of both my ears.
I turn around, see if you can still hear it.
Turn around this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's even more. Yeah, it's all around me. It's like surround sound speakers.
As you walk down the trail, you'll come up to a formation called the South Gateway Rock. Notice the climbers on there. When I was a youth, we used to climb over here. We used to climb all over Colorado. I used to love rock climbing. Now I'm an old man and my bones don't allow it, but it is a fun sport. But kind of be careful about the climbing. They have some big rules here. Technical climbers must require a permit. Scrambling is illegal and may result in a fine up to $500. So plan your trips when you're ready to climb.
There he is. To look anywhere except for at us.
It appears they let the kids scramble around. A little bit of bouldering doesn't hurt anything, does it? On this trail, the loop begins as you go through that gateway at the twin spires of Centennial Rock. Going left, you'll take what you call a clockwise circuit around the valley. So this begins the valley. At this point, you should take a left to get you around the valley. You'll first pass between Three Graces and Pulver Rock before the trail bends to the north. Finally, the trail will bend south and meet right back to where you just turned left. So, being a little bit crazy, we decided to continue on this trail, but we're going to deviate a little bit when we get to the Upper Loop Trail. Getting down to the Upper Loop Trail, we'll still pass the Cathedral Spire. We will go through the Three Graces, and hopefully we're going to end up on this little dirt trail that's going to take us to a small peak.
Hey, we can park anywhere we want if it's on an emergency spot.
Yeah.
We can do that.
You're driving down Tennessee Road and people have emergency spots.
Here we are ready to deviate off to the rougher trail. Do you like it rough? Sammy does. He's ready to go.
We're on this little trail here, walking up to the Red Rock. You can see it in the background here. This has been a fun walk. Great experience. Dog's enjoying it. family's having fun. So let's continue up this walk and see where it leads us to.
The outstanding geological features that we're walking through right now in the park are ancient sedimentary beds of deep red, pink, and white sandstones, conglomerates, and limestone that were deposited horizontally and then now been tilted vertically and falls into something called a fin.
My camera.
You see that? Oh yeah, I think that is a broken down part. Scott, they haven't.
Well, it's either broken down or they just don't care.
Just take off
Yeah, people
hiking.
just sitting on top of rocks, enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, I would come here every day.
Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, and the trail's not hard. It's just easy walking. Even this isn't too steep.
Looks like we got a great view up there. Must be the peak to go to.
Just a little bit of trivia. As you drive up to the park, you go through the old Colorado City. Now there was an MS Beach suggested that this would be the capital place of a beer garden. Could you imagine this being called the Garden of the Beer Garden? Look at these people all gathering up here. Could this be a beer party? I hope not. A little tidbit: alcohol beverages are not allowed in the park. Hard to have a beer garden if you can't have alcohol. The afternoon thunderstorms are rolling in. That's what happens in Colorado. It's just a beautiful place though, seeing this happening. The red rocks, Pikes Peak in the background, the beauty of this park. It's amazing. In the background, you see gray rock. It's also called kindergarten rock. I can figure out why they call it gray rock because it's gray. But why they call it kindergarten rock? Not a clue.
Okay, so we're filming, and then he's out. There it goes.
This is even something I think Krista would hike.
Yeah.
I like hiking, and getting, but I think she would do this trail.
Yeah, this is just stairs.
Yeah, it's stairs and everything is just straight walking.
Yeah, it's a concrete path until the stairs.
Yeah.
I should enjoy this.
I'll come back when we have her with us. We'll get by real quick.
Would you guys like us to take a picture, all three of you in there?
Oh, that's fine. We'll get
Oh wait, we'll do it. Come on, let me do it.
Thank you so
Here,
much.
let's
Okay.
go.
Says stop.
You can't read.
Oh, teach that dog to read. Send him to
Sammy?
school.
Sammy, look at it. Sit. It's not a trail. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the sign.
Not a trail.
Heading back to the way we came. Heading back to the main parking lot. Going through again, joining back to Perkins Central Garden Trail, and seeing those things we might have missed because they're behind us. Now they're going to be in front of us. It gives us that second chance to revisit some of these great formations, such as cathedral spires, the giant footprint, maybe even to see Pulpit Rock or Kissing Camels. Some of these things, I know the Three Graces are just right in front of me.
Alright, everybody say cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Did you? I heard him move and then the dog started freaking out and I was like, thank goodness it's only a deer. Yeah.
And that dog was our dog. Good old Sammy. Ever heard a hound dog? Hoo! I think the whole park did. Sammy likes finding deers. Rabbits, squirrels, mice, anything that moves, he lets us know. Past White Rock, the North Gateway Rock, the Tower of Babel, and up to the parking lot. Let's take a second and let's do a panoramic and see the beauty of this park. Our time is up and it's time to drive out of the park. If you don't have time to do this hike or any of the hikes, drive around the park on the road. You'll see a lot of the grandeur. We spent a good few hours here and we surely didn't see it all. There's other trails to go on, so we need to go back and do those trails. For example, maybe the Balanced Rock Trail or the Siamese Twin Trail. There's a lot to do here. Mother Nature is at her best here at Garden of the Gods. Subscribe. Become part of my family. Hit that notification bell. You'll get some great content. And give me a thumbs up, just like these two people want to. Well, at least they gave me some type of finger. Again, thank you for joining us today. This is a Travel Comber signing off.